Well, a few more segments left here on the Coors Light Steve Fairchild Coaches Show. We're live in Fort Collins at the Beach House Grill here in Old Town. Brian Roth with you. Usually we're talking to the coach, but this time we're going to bring in the former quarterback and now the current running backs coach here at Colorado State, Anthony Hill. Anthony, thanks for coming out tonight. How are you?
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, kind of give us an idea of your coaching odyssey from when your time ended, quarterbacking the Rams to those Holiday Bowls. Where is coaching life taking you? I know it took you back to San Diego at one point.
Yeah, I went up to Canada after I left here, had a cup of coffee up there, got an injury, ended my career, and immediately went back to San Diego and got into coaching at my old high school and bounced around at a couple high schools and junior colleges and just been trying to stay in the game ever since.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about the differences coaching high school and college. Obviously, the time constraints are a very big difference, I'd imagine.
Huge. I mean, you know, when you coach high school, you get those kids for a couple hours in the afternoon, and you know, you try to do as much as you can with them, but you know, you don't get to have the time to be able to express the details of everything with them, and it's this level. It's such a different ball game. I mean, I think often about what you would do differently if you were coaching at the high school, knowing all the stuff you gathered from college. So.
Yeah, I know San Diego is a great place to live and to be, but when Coach Fairchild called you 3 years ago to come back to Fort Collins, I'm sure you just jumped at it.
Better believe it. I told him I'd coach the kickers if he let me. Yeah, so.
What do you know about kicking?
Very little, but I would have figured something out and try to find a way to get back in the green and gold.
Yeah, you would have sold him on the fact, listen, I was a great kicker. Sonny just never let me kick.
I punted in high school.
Did you?
Is that worth something?
There you go. Talk about this year a little bit. Obviously not the start that you guys wanted, but where's the kind of the mental state of this team from where you see it?
I think it's good. I mean, I think you know, I can judge a little bit from the guys in my room down there, and you know, we're sticking to the plan. Like Steve says, we just not flinching. You know, keep going, work hard, and we'll fight our way through it. I mean, there's no magic pill to what we've got to do. It's just hard work and stick with the plan.
Rams running back coach Anthony Hill joining us here on the program tonight. Well, you got such a talented stable of running backs. I'm sure it's hard to kind of try to work them all into the game plan.
It is, and you know, we're trying to get it that way, but it hadn't quite worked out yet. But we keep grinding. We've got packages for guys, and we've got certain things we want to try to do for certain players. But for the most part, the guys are positive, and we're working our butts off trying to get it right.
Talk a little bit about John Mosier, your senior running back. He's going to be joined up here with all of us coming up in just a second. But you know, I know we play a college game, but he really is a true pro, isn't he?
He is. I mean, the guy does everything we ask of him. He goes in there and he's chipping guys. He'll run a route out of the backfield. He's pass protecting. He'll carry the ball. He's the wildcat guy. I mean, you name it. Special teams captain. I mean, I feel real comfortable when he's in the game.
Yeah, no question. It is Ag Day coming up on Saturday. You're a former Ram. You've been involved with a lot of these. How much do you try to tell these guys about the history of Colorado State, because you're part of that history?
No doubt, and I think I do a lot. I hope I don't drown them out with it. I try not to, but you know, I think it's important that they know where we came from and what, you know, kind of the things that got us going. And you know, I try to instill those things, and hopefully some of that stuff sticks. But most of it, you know, sometimes goes in one ear and out the other.
These players know that you were a pretty good quarterback back in the day?
They never believe that.
No?
I mean, they give me a hard time. I've never made a play as far as they're concerned.
That's right. That's always the way it seems to be. Like, Coach,
yeah.
You played? Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
We need to get in the film room and put on some of those highlights from that '94 season, don't we?
I think so. I mean, John Mosier never believes anything I say, so you got to get him straight.
Anthony, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Best of luck on Saturday.
Appreciate it.
Okay, that's Anthony Hill, former Ram great and running backs coach here. We'll be joined by senior running back John Mosier when we return here to Fort Collins. From Elegant Sports at Colorado State Sports Network.